This 2023-24 school year marks an important milestone in the history of VVA. This marks the 10th school year since VVA started. Back in 2014, when we received a class of 5 Rwandan preschoolers and a handful of other missionary kids, we had no idea what God would do over the coming 10 years to create this incredible place. I want to take some time to share with you some of the highlights of that story, give you an opportunity to meet some of the students who are being impacted and some of the teachers that God has assembled from all over the world to pour into our students here at VVA, and then give you a vision for the future that we imagine for this place and the role that you could play in helping that future to come about.
Something I like about being at VVA as a student is there's many experiments and fun things you can do at school, and it's actually good.
I like studying phonics and math and science. I like being a student at VVA because there's so much creativity, activities, and fun things to do.
What I like about being a student in VVA is learning how to be kind to others and learning new languages.
Because there's so much unique kids in VVA, and there's so much kind things in VVA, and so then that's what I like about VVA.
While I like to be a student in VVA, it's because they have good teachers that care for us and kindness, and they teach us good things, and we have a lot of experiments.
What I like is I get to learn different languages, and even though we're in a school, I still get to learn my language from Rwanda and also some traditional stuff. I also like when we have house meetings because we get to do fun activities.
So what I like about VVA is just first of all, our academics, they're at an international level. So when we're learning, we're actually learning what people all over, almost all over the world are learning, and it's really impactful and it's really adding to our knowledge.
What makes VVA special for me is that it is in Musanze. That's the first thing. I never expected to see something like VVA in Musanze. But as someone who's young and I want to be committed to pursuing a life that honors God in my life, I find VVA a really good place to still engage in what I love, but also follow Jesus in what I do every day.
VVA is very special. There are so many parts of the community that are special. It's beautiful. We're sitting in an amazing part of the garden, but there are other facets to the beauty as well, physically. But the biggest part of the community that's beautiful is the love that the community has for each other, the children towards one another, the adults, and back and forth. That's the biggest part that I love about VVA.
I think one of the things that makes VVA special is that this isn't just a school, we're a family. This year I've got more than 3 parents coming to me and saying how happy they have their kids here, because they don't feel like they've sent just their kids to go learn, but they feel safe because they know that this is a family, and I think that's very, very special.
I've grown in the relationship of God, with God. Before I didn't like reading the Bible. I did not even know how to read, but now I can read and understand what it's saying.
I learned about Jesus, that Jesus is the only God. Through reading His Word, and what I learned about Jesus from VVA and what helped me is that I learned about God, and I know that He made me, and I don't say bad or inappropriate words to other people.
I have grown in my relationship with Jesus through being in community with other fellow students and having teachers to mentor me through Bible studies and community with other people.
VVA has contributed to my spiritual growth because it's not just a place where I come to work, it's a place where we grow together. And I would say it's not one part of the school that has impacted me, but all the different people. I've had people from the security come alongside me and pray with me and for me. I've had children teach me things from the word of the Lord that I never realized before. I've had the leadership and co-workers help me in many, many ways that have changed the way that I experience the love of God. Yeah.
What I think VVA will be in the future is a school of leaders to go learn and be leaders of Musanze in the world.
My dream is that it's a big school with lots of children that are believers in Christ.
I really want to be a football player or a scientist, because science is good and there's fun experiments in science.
Still thinking. You're still thinking. But I think what I could be is a zookeeper. Or if I can't be a zookeeper, I may teach here. I want to be a police girl.
I want to teach math at VVA.
When I grow up is a doctor, because I can help old people, kids, young men, young women.
When I grow up, I want to be a scientist, so that I can invent things and help people over their sicknesses.
I want to be someone who works in the tourism industry.